If you're somebody that secretly hates changing dashboards by hand, then I want to show you something really interesting. So I've got this dashboard in front of me that measures how fast our engineering team at Lightdash is moving. And in traditional BI, if I wanted to update this and improve it, I would need to go through a repetitive process of changing each one of the tiles that are in front of me. But in Lightdash, everything is represented as code. And what that means is we can flip this model on its head and use agentic coding to actually ask our AI to do this batch processing and repetitive work for us. So let me show you what that looks like. So this dashboard right now, it doesn't really say anything about our goal, which is that I want our cycle time here to be under 12 hours. And so I'm going to swap over to my code representation of what I have in Lightdash. So you can see here I have all of my charts, my dashboard, and my semantic layer as well, my semantic models. And so I'm just going to put here that I want to update the engineering dashboard using best practice. And I want it to indicate that our engineering team's cycle time should be around 12 hours. And it's going to use our Lightdash skills that we make available in order to understand how to be the ideal dashboard builder. And the great thing is I can leave this to work in the background while I go and do something else. So you can see here, it's reading a bunch of references about how to make effective charts, about how to model the data correctly. And you can see now that it's going to add some new trend lines, a gauge chart, and reorganize the dashboard to make it look better. So I'm going to let this run in the background and we'll come back in a minute. So our agent's finished after 2 minutes and it's made a bunch of changes to my project. And you can actually see all of the changes that are here. Because it's as code, then we can see the diff of what happened. But right now, I'm interested in just seeing what the final dashboard looks like. So I'm going to go back over to my browser and let's refresh and see what we get. Nice, so I can already see the layout changed. It's given me much more structure to my dashboard. And it's added some of these. You remember this 18-hour thing from before was a not very interesting number. Now I can see that I have this cool gauge chart that's telling me where we're at. And it's also showing me where we are against our target. So you're probably thinking, if I'm running this directly against production, you must be crazy. But if you noticed, I was running this inside a Lightdash preview environment. So this is a sandbox you can create where you can let loose on all of your charts and change anything, and it's not going to affect production. So in fact, if I switch over here to another tab, you can see I still have the old dashboard here. So this is just in a preview. And what's great about this is that I can actually, I can say, open a pull request. And now it's going to submit a pull request to GitHub, and I can ask somebody else on my team to review my work, to approve the updates to the semantic layer and the updates to the charts all look good. So here we go. We can see that we have those pull requests here, and let's go open it up. And now we can see the whole diff, everything that's changed, the new metrics that have been created, the new charts, and exactly what those changes are. So that's it. BI is changing really fast, and with Lightdash dashboards as code, you can essentially control your entire BI layer and your data stack using your favorite coding agent, and free yourself up to do a bunch of other interesting things.